Good morning, everyone, and welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show, the River City after party, and I feel like we deserve a party. It's been a week already. It's only Thursday. I feel like I've been saying that since Monday.
Yet.
We're not
It's Friday Eve, and it definitely feels necessary. I mean, we've been grinding pretty hard. I mean, we always do, but yeah, the past couple weeks, and I mean, it's holiday season.
I was going to say, 'tis the season. And I think people always think of it as December, but the reality is, especially in our world, November is the rise and grind month. Everyone's got to get their galas in, their 5Ks in. Everyone's got to get those invites out. December's the party month, but we put in the work in November to enjoy December.
Well, I mean, you called it. You're after Halloween is when the holiday season really begins, and I mean, we could call it fat season if we really want to, because it's
season?
I mean, that's what I'm gonna go with, because I'm eating all the holiday or Halloween candy, and then people are bringing in potluck spreads throughout November, and then you got Thanksgiving, and then you got all kinds of sweet treats and whatever going through December to Christmas. So fat season.
Fat season. Okay, nope. You know me. Not going back. Not going back.
Jana's going to fight the good fight for everybody. I will die on that hill for Jana.
Stayed in that season for too long a few years ago. We're going to stay right here. So
That's my whole life.
If you see me eating a pie and walking down the street, it's my idea of balance and my girl method. If you just keep it moving, I'm fine.
Oh, that's like when I make some of my decadent meals. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have this fried decadence, but I'm going to have broccoli or something.
There you go.
It balances. Yeah,
it's about balance. It's about balance.
Speaking of balance, so the Jags did this thing the other day where they are looking to kind of even the playing field and allow people from different areas, different college opportunities, get an opportunity to find out what it's like to be in part of the sports and entertainment business.
Exactly. So they actually hosted a career in sports combine with the HBCU graduates, recent graduates who are looking for a career in sports, people that are about to graduate. And I thought it was a great opportunity because I was thinking back to when you and I were in college, and especially as athletes, it was a challenge to really hone a career path, because obviously the majority of our time is dedicated to practice, to training, to travel, and it was nearly impossible to get an internship. I know I could literally never get one because of the time commitment, right?
Is it a package or a VO?
It should be a VO.
You just want to play as a VO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I saw it was like a package.
Oh, we'll find out together. We've got some great stuff to show you, but we'll see if it's got sound or not. Ta-da! And here it is.
But I am in a complete agreement because, and even then, I mean, I skew a little older than you, but I didn't know about some of these opportunities that were out there previously. And it's moving forward, you're you think about sports, I got to be an athlete.
Right.
Or even, and I'm just going to pivot a little bit, but even when it comes to music, it's I want to be a performer. The real money is behind the scenes. I'm just saying, so.
Oh, especially with all the singer-songwriters we've met. I mean, I got to see a couple perform this past weekend, and it was amazing the amount of artists that they have written songs for. So very talented. But getting back to this, as you can see, they got professional headshots done. They got to work on their resumes. There were round tables. People from the Jaguars and NASCAR came in. So, NFL and NASCAR, two huge sports entities. And I think a lot of people forget how many different jobs there are. The amount of people that it takes to run the Jaguars NFL team is extraordinary. So whatever you're interested in, if you want kind of a taste of sports behind it, you could find it here.
And I appreciate that NASCAR was here because obviously they are looking to open up some doors for diversity. I mean, Michael Jordan's got a team in there. They're former NBA player, I forgot his name, Bill somebody. He's got a team and, minority owners. But, I mean, even getting females into the professional sports realm in the front offices, because you hear about teams now that have females as VPs and GMs, and whether it be football, basketball, I mean, coaching. So there are plenty of opportunities. And this is pretty awesome that the Jags partnered up and NASCAR partnered up with the HBCU schools to offer those opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned getting women in the room. So many of these panelists are young Black women. So I think getting to have those kinds of faces that look like you in front of a very professional panel alongside a NASCAR logo, an NFL logo, is really, really big. Also, I just have to say, there were no sweatpants at this event. Can we talk about how sharp everyone looks?
It's a job fair. No way you better.
I know, Rance, but have you seen, like, I'm sorry, COVID did something to, like, the corporate attire, and people were just not looking right for a while. I mean, businesses were posting about it on LinkedIn. They were like, I'm sorry, but you do have to wear pants at work. Like, it was bad when, like, lawyers were showing up to Zoom court cases and the judge was like, we need to take a recess and you need to go put on pants. So I just want to say that everyone looked great at this job fair. Everyone looked amazing. Like, and I do think it goes into that, hey, like, look good, feel good. We talk about that, like when we do River City Runway and those game day looks. We've seen sports teams really start to level up. So I just like the fact that these students are now, like, setting a precedent. They're getting to show, what they're good at, and that they're ready, capable, willing to learn something like this. To give up a day two as a student, especially after you're graduating, like, I think just showing up is huge. It's not that kids these days comment. You're like, now these kids, okay, great.
They hungry, and we need some of that hunger when it comes to career path, because there's a lot of like, oh, I mean, I'm here, so you just acknowledge me. So to see that people have that drive, I mean, I'm still driving. We're still driving.
Yep.
Got to keep it moving. But I just want to pivot that comment about dressing. Like, when you go out shopping or whatever, you're always pretty. I mean, I've never seen Jana like below unless we're at the house and nobody's gonna see us. But like, I go out sometimes and I'm like, this is probably not a good look. But you know what? I don't care.
So what changed for me, like, and I've made this comment before, like, I don't have ugly jammies. I don't have ugly underwear. Like, I never know when I'm going to have to be rescued by somebody, or when I die, that can't be my ghost outfit. Like, there's got to be like a minimum. I'm not dying in an ugly outfit. I'm not doing it. I'm not haunting. Yes, I will be a cute ghost. Listen, I'm going to be dead and I'm going to slay while I'm in the afterlife. Okay. Like, I can't go to glory in an Adam Sandler outfit. Like, that's not my personal journey. If that works for you, great. But it's like when people complain that it's like, well, I have his granny panties left. I'm like, why are we owning them? There could be a cute version. Get cute boy shorts. Like, what if
Why are you looking at Ryan?
I'm just saying, what if things happen, someone has to cut your clothes off, what's going to be under there? My Aunt Sherry, if you're watching, which I know you do, Aunt Sherry, you always said make sure you shave your legs and wear cute underwear. That's how I was raised. That's who raised me.
I love it. Like, I will say,
you never know when you're going to see somebody.
Jana has up my fashion game exponentially.
No.
We'll just send her this clip. But like, Ryan's going to be on the couch.
The emails, here they come. Oh, the pings are happening. I can see it in real life.
But the fact that, I mean, like I said, you've upped my fashion game exponentially, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm going out, and I even noticed, I'm like, ooh. So actually, I take that back. Because of hanging out with you, there are times where I'm like, I'm going, and then I'm like, nah, this is not the look. I mean, just in case, because we do get recognized on the street.
That's the thing. It's like, and we do. And I just don't want anybody to ever see me out and about. Like, again, I was raised in the South where, like, you put on lipstick to go to Harris Teeter. I'm not going to be like full glam all the time, but instead of just having, that one night stands pair of sweatpants that you like took in a vengeance, like, instead of wearing that, we could have like a matching cute sweat set. I have a couple that are literally from like Amazon, Shein that just match, and just that is just as easy for me to put on as something that looked like my dog ate it. It's just as simple. But what I did was I took out literally everything that I was like, this is doing nothing for me, and I just let that go.
I've been doing that.
Just let it go.
So
you did. We were talking about that this morning. Good for you.
See a
The
lot
Purge.
of my stuff at Goodwill, and then there's a few things I'm just like, nah. I went all how Stella got her groove back and just burned it.
Just set on fire. I like to cut mine up because sometimes I'm like, I don't even need to give this away because like no one needs this. I'll cut it up and make it into like dog towels.
Oh, that's
yeah,
smart.
and donate them to the like Humane Society, stuff like that, like old t-shirts and stuff. But yeah, I'm just like, I just don't keep it. Like Christine Stone from Uncluttered and Unfiltered, she makes a big point. She's like, if you don't feel great or at least good when you put it on, why do you have it? And I was like, that's a great point. Sometimes you buy things, you're just like, oh, it's like just to wear. But I'm like, you could also have something that's cute just to wear. But I had to make a conscious effort to do that. But I'm like, now I have it. I have like a comfy sweat section, but they're like matching cute little sets. I'm
She
like,
got
oh,
a
I'm
whole
cute.
comfy sweat section.
I do.
You?
I
You?
do.
Actually, you know what? I want to go through Jana's closet and see how many things have tags still on them from like 2 years. She's like, oh, I've never worn.
Oh, no, I'm not that person. No, I got a new outfit. You're going to see it in 3 to 6 weeks. Like I will.
That's
I try
my
not
girl.
to. I try not to jump the gun and like wear all of it the same week because then I'm like sad. So I try to like, space it out.
Space
but
it. I feel
no.
you. You know, 'cause
And I
then
live with Stephanie. Like one of us is wearing it. Like one of us is yanking the tags off.
Well, and plus you guys know how to like accessorize, so you can wear the same outfit 5 different ways. You're like, that's new. It's like, no, I just. So I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel you.
Yeah.
All right, so we've rambled on long enough. So it's a good conversation, though. I liked it. So if you guys have any insight about any of your fashion wear, whether you're going out to shop or whatever.
What do you want your ghost outfit to be?
Yeah. So post that on our River City Live Facebook page. I definitely want to see some of those. So we will be back tomorrow 10:15 for more River City Plus and at 9:30 for River City Live.
Live.